everyone's having a great day so far. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I epoxied this mug. It's for a customer, and she wanted me to put her logo on a cup for her. And then I went ahead and put some glitter on the handle of it. So I used this extra fine glitter that I picked up at my local Walmart, and that's how it looks. And then I used my Modge podge to seal it in. I went over it a couple times. I don't think it really matters what Modge podge you use, but for this one I had the gloss finish. I have here my craft stick that I picked up at my local dollar store, and then I have this measuring cup that I'm going to be using to mix my epoxy. I like it because it has all the measurements on it, so that works for me. I'm going to be using the amazing clear cast epoxy to put on this cup today, part A and part B. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those in my... Oh, by the way I do mine is I fill everything. I fill both part A and part B in one cup. I fear that if I put it in another measuring cup, I might not have everything come out. So that's what works for me. So that's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. Epoxy can be very harmful to your skin, so please be sure to protect your hands by using gloves. I have both parts in my measuring cup, like so, and I'm going to be mixing it very thoroughly. So it's recommended that you mix very slow so that you remove all of your bubbles. If you can see those little bubbles in there, and it's sort of cloudy right now, so you know that it's nice and mixed when everything is really clear. You can see right through it. And they recommend that you mix it for about 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna take my time and mix here. And I know some people, they use like a Scentsy warmer to heat the epoxy so that it's a little bit easier to maneuver, and the bubbles come out much easier. And you can do that too. And I've seen other people use like a heat gun to just pop those bubbles out. So whatever your preference is quite fine. And sometimes I do use the heat gun to speed up the process. Alright, so I've got my epoxy nice and mixed, and I'm going to start putting it on this cup. I'm going to try to just get the cup first and then get the handle last. So let's turn on our tumbler, and underneath here I have a silicone mat, so should in case any of my epoxy falls, it won't ruin my table. So here we go. And I saw a fellow YouTuber do this, where she kind of just poured it, and then it's like, and she ran it with her finger. It's like so much easier to maneuver this way. And I find that it's easy for me as well. So much easier to maneuver. And that way you know where the epoxy is. I forgot her name, but it's a very cool technique. I think she called it the drop and scoop technique. But I like it. So she like started at the bottom and like worked her way up. That way you know where you got and where you didn't. And then I'm just gonna use my finger and like work my way up. That way I don't get the epoxy inside the cup. So that's what we'll do. And this logo that I have is a printable vinyl. It's pretty cool, actually. I like it.
If you would like me to make a video about Cricuts printable vinyl, let me know in the comment section below.
Alright, so now that I have that on there, I'm just gonna go over this whole cup and make sure that every surface of the cup is covered. And then now I'm gonna get the handle of the cup. This looks very pretty. Alright, so here comes my handle. So I'm just gonna make sure I get a nice even coat over top of that. Sorry. That glitter is so nice and shiny. It's so pretty. Love, love, love the color. Very, very pretty. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna have this turn for a total of 12 hours, and then I'll just come back and sand my handle and do a retouch. So yeah, and that epoxy will even itself out. So now there's nothing on the bottom of my cup, so I'm gonna leave that alone. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.